Hey, vinyl community, Ellie, your Lazy Dogs records, and I got a little something different for you today. There is a brand new record shop that is opened near me, and I wanted to tell you about that place. In case you live somewhere near here, you can check it out. Or if you're someone who travels much and you come into the Raleigh Durham Airport, you won't be too far from this record shop. And sometimes people just like to see what kind of record shops are located in different places. So that's what I'm going to provide for you now. Uh, it's called Crack Record Vinyl, and it is located in the town of Fuquay-Varina, which is a suburb of Raleigh, the state capital of North Carolina here. And it is Fuquay-Varina is a nice, what used to be a little small town, but it's more than doubled its size in the last 15 years. It used to be less than 20,000 people in 2010. Now there's almost 50,000 people living there as a result of the growth in this general area around Raleigh and Durham. It's a good place to put a record shop. Fuquay-Varina has a average median age for the population of 36. So that's a good age for people with, they've got enough disposable income and they're making good money in the growing industries in the region, and they spend some of it on vinyl, we hope. So I think they picked a good spot for it. It's in the Fuquay downtown of Fuquay-Varina. Interestingly enough, there were two little towns, Varina and Fuquay, and many years ago they grew together and formed one town, and as a result, two downtowns. Both downtowns have lots of nice shops in them. In the Fuquay downtown area, we've got several really good restaurants. We've got a couple of coffee shops. Uh, there's a comic book store here in the past, and there's a brew pub uh, in the downtown area there of Fuquay as well. And now we've got a record shop. So this is Track Record, Vinyl Shop, and Listening Lounge. Great name. You see, they really got it set up nice in here. We've been open for less than 2 weeks now.
It's gnarly. It's definitely makes you have some regrets when you look at that. Crazy. Probably had 200 out. That's what I always say. You can't come in here and not go down memory lane like what my
We've got a big selection of coffee and lattes, and
Yeah.
this is one of the owners here. What's your name?
My name's Logan. I'm the manager here.
Logan, manager here at the shop. Some nice vintage stereo equipment there, looks like. And some turntables, several DJ turntables, looks like.
So, not immediately, but we are definitely. So, what I'm telling everybody is we're kind of in our recent stages right now. Where we're like, got the skeleton crew, we're figuring out what are the busy times, are we gonna need extra help certain days, and all that stuff. Right now, I'm working 6 days a week, keeping it stable.
As you can see from the video, this is not some hole in the wall where you've got just records piled up all over the place and you've got to go digging through uh, uh, dusty, moldy boxes and go down to the basement and see if you can find anything there or anything like that. I like that kind of record store too, because you can find bargains there. But this is more of the curated record store. They as you see, have a very nice looking uh, shop here. It's comfortable, places to sit, places to enjoy the music, uh, records to go through, and coffee. And they also have beer, so you can enjoy a beer there from one of the local breweries. So there's a lot to offer there. I enjoyed meeting the owner and the manager, Logan and Vic, I believe it was. And here in the shop, everything is graded, both jacket and vinyl, and they've got it divided up into sections. You know, there's a country, there's rock, which takes up the majority of the records they have there. There are there's a soul and funk section. There's an R&B section. There's a small blues section, and I think it was designated folk, but something of the more acoustic type section. None of those were extremely large, but I'm sure it will keep on growing as time passes. Uh, and I was able to pick up three albums while I was there. On my every record has a sticker on it and got a barcode, the name of the album, name of the artist, the price, and grading. And they're grading all the records, like I said. I picked up three records when I was there. From the Archive of Folk Music, I always like getting records from there. Uh, Oscar Brand and Gene Ritchie. I like to get all the Gene Ritchie I can into my collection. And so that was one. Uh, I guess, I don't know, would you call it uh, punk, folk, folk punk, or whatever? But from Britain, I was happy to find this Billy Bragg. This is an EP by Billy Bragg, and pick that up. It's Live and Dubious, Help Save the Youth of America, from Billy Bragg. And here's the real one. Now, like I said, they didn't have a lot of blues, and I had to get down on the floor to find the blues. Everything else was up on the top level that I was looking at. But I got down on the floor, and it was worth it, because there's a World Pacific album from 1960, Sanitary and Brownie McGee, Blues is a Story. And this has got Key to the Highway, probably maybe their best song. 12 Gates to the City that Reverend Gary Davis made famous, I believe. And Sport and Life's on here. Louise is on here. But from 1960, I'll make sure it wasn't 61. Yeah, 1960 on World Pacific, uh, Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. You know, funny thing about this, they were great together on stage, but they did not get along. They fussed and didn't like each other. Maybe they liked each other to begin with when they started their partnership, but as time wore on, they didn't get along with one another too well. But they made some great blues. Some of it might be categorized Piedmont blues, uh, as they came from this area. But that's my big find right there. So, uh, a nice record shop. I hope you enjoyed getting a look at it, and check it out. It's in downtown Fuquay-Varina. If you live in the area, or if you are visiting the area, I urge you to stop by and browse the selection, and maybe have a nice cappuccino or a coffee, or even a local craft beer there. And I think you'll enjoy it. So everybody, I'll leave you now, but I'll remind you to please be kind to your neighbors, because we're all neighbors. Love one another.